shit. That was so shit. Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Play, Let's Finish, well I'm going to try and finish it, of yeah, another 8-bit game, another NES title, and this time it's the first Mega Man game, arguably the hardest Mega Man game. So yeah, we'll have a good bash at it anyway. So yeah, as with all Mega Man games, yeah, you get to choose the order in which you do the bosses, and the order is very important because the weapons that you acquire from each boss allow you to fight the next boss much more easily. So the order I do this game in is, yeah, I'll show you. So I start with Gutsman. Gutsman's stage, it's kind of straight in at the deep end with regards to platforming. You shall see what I mean in just a second. It's bollocks. Yeah, it's pretty rough. This first jumping section can be a pain because these green platforms have a habit of throwing you into the into the gap. But let's have a look. So it's all about timing your jump as you go over these gaps in the wire. Okay, that wasn't so bad. These things fuck me off as well. So yeah, the Mega Man series, fantastic series of games. They're the 8-bit titles are pretty challenging, but really fair as well. So they're good to sort of master or, you know, learn how to get through them. I watched some really good players of this game on YouTube. They put me to absolute shame. I just remembered there's an extra life here that I always miss that without fail. All right, so we're actually through the worst of this level already. These things are annoying. They take about 1,000 hits. Oh, that's handy. All right, so the boss is through here. He's annoying. You'll see what he does. He jumps in the air, and as he lands, he vibrates the floor, and you get sort of knocked off your feet, and you can't move. And he also has this attack where he throws rocks at you. Yeah, he's an asshole, and he he'll probably beat me. I'll have a go at him anyway. It's all good. So yeah, you got to jump just as he hits the floor. And if he comes to join you up on this platform, yeah, you're in trouble because. So I'm going to shut up a minute, see if I can. Get out of there, get out of there. Shit. Why can't I ever make it easy for myself? Well, there we go. Alright, that's a bit rough, but we got the job done. That's the main thing. Alright, so back to the boss select screen, and next up we will be taking on Cutman. Mega Man games are renowned for their music. The music in the first game is pretty good. It's not anything like as good as the second Mega Man, which is widely regarded as the best one of the series. Not just musically, but all round, it's just the best game. I think that's probably right as well. It's not quite as tough as this one, which isn't a bad thing. And yeah, it's just got the balance of it's just got the balance of difficulty and interesting different bosses and levels. I don't know, something about it is just pitched just right. But I think that Mega Man 1 is kind of a little bit overly criticised. It is a bit rough around the edges next to like the second one and certainly the later ones. But I still love it. I still think it's great. I sort of made a bit of a pig's ear of all that. I don't know. I'm going to blame the fact that I was talking whilst I was doing it, I think. Just trying to. Oh, fuck off. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of work on my channel of late. You may notice I've got a new intro. I figured it was time I did something new with it. I've been on YouTube nearly a year now, which is crazy. I can't believe it. I mean, I did have quite a long break in the summer, but yeah, it seems mental that I've been on there a year already. Well, certainly come Christmas it'll be a year. So I don't quite know how I'm going to do this this playthrough overall. I'll probably edit it together like I did the last one to keep it from being too long, because yeah, this game's a lot longer than Castlevania, which is the one I did last time, and even editing that as best I could, I still ended up with a 25-minute vid. So yeah, I'll try and keep it fairly concise, I think. Of course, this is Mega Man 1, so there's no charge beam for your Mega Buster, and there's no you can't slide along the floor, so it does change the dynamics quite a lot. I think they were good additions, actually. I would say as well, like the Mega Man games, for me, there's only 6. I mean, I haven't played 5 and 6, but I only consider the 8-bit ones. I don't know, I've never really got into any of the others. Alright, so the trick with this guy is you need a bit of distance. And you jump his attack the first one and then not the second time. So jump it and then he jump over you. If you try and jump again, you get nailed. But once you get your technique, he's alright. Whoops, what the fuck hit me then? Little cheeky suck punch at the end there. Right, it's alright, I'm just reminding myself of the order of the bosses. So, okay, next up, Electric Man, who has got an excellent weapon once you've killed him using Cutman's tool. Alright, so this is Elecman stage, and you need to be pretty lively on your toes at the start, because those things move very, very quickly when you land on the platform. And yeah, they hit you pretty hard, as you're going to see here, because I invariably get hit on this bit. Fuck, that wasn't a good start. Never mind, we'll soldier on. So, I think, yeah, these block puzzles, Mega Man games have got loads of these in. This one I think's got 2 or 3. That one's a piece of cake. It's only 2 jumps, but some of them, as you'll see in a bit, yeah, you need to sort of memorise the whole pattern and work out a route through it. They're a pain in the ass. And in the second game, a lot of them are completely skippable using one of the power-ups, but not in this one, unfortunately. The main thing is, if possible, to make the boss room, because yeah, you can continue from there. It doesn't put you back to the start, as I said. So yeah, through here, that thing is like a special weapon that you need for later in the game, and it's useful for a couple of other parts as well. So you use Gutsman's soup, and you can destroy the wall and grab it. So yeah, definitely do that. Got the old footy on in the background, so forgive me if I'm slightly distracted at times. That was a bit of pure impatience again. I guess you could say it's a little bit like Castlevania in that respect. You've got to be really patient. There's no cutting corners. Unless I suppose you're like freakishly talented at these games, which I'm not. So yeah, this is the route up to the boss. Not content with giving you an easy ride, you've got to climb up through this shit. Yeah, so Cutman's weapon absolutely rinses this guy. So put on the Cutman suit, and yeah, you get, if you look at his life bar, he can't handle it at all. So yeah, it makes him nice and straightforward. Because Electric Man's weapon goes through this guy exactly the same as Cutman's does go through Electric Man's. I'm confusing myself. Something like that. I do love playing these old NES, tough NES games though. They're so, yeah, they're so rewarding, and I think it's definitely an element of OCD about them as well. Like, they just have. If it gets in your head that you want to finish a game, then yeah, you just sort of put in as many hours as it takes. I think. I have been I've been defeated by several. Well, more than a few, I'd say. Shit. Alright, so yeah, we got another block thing here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I've remembered it, which is, yeah, makes things a lot easier. I think I know this one vaguely as well. Bollocks, right. Alright, that was close. It's that like leap of faith there, you've just got to just sort of jump and hope that a platform appears. So yeah, these platforms here, these are kind of a pain. They shoot, as you can see, and they move in a fairly unpredictable pattern. It doesn't seem to be sort of set in stone. So yeah, you've got to be on your toes to be jumping over the shots and working your way across as best you can. The designers obviously didn't feel that the moving platform shooting shit at you was enough, so they threw in a few penguins as well. Alright, there we go. Not so bad. There's an extra, there's extra life in there. I'm incapable of getting them. I'm never getting up there. Oh well. Alright, here's Iceman. So yeah, stick on your electric suit and he can take like barely any hits from this thing at all. You'll see the devastating effect this has on his life bar. Yeah, that's Iceman, dealt with. Alright, I'm having to check my phone to see who's next because I can never remember. Alright, so yeah, I know where we're going. It's pretty obvious who's next. It's Fireman. I've just done Iceman. Of course, it's Fireman. Yeah, there's some like amazingly talented people that can play these games using nothing but the original weapon. To me, that is just crazy. I have no idea how that can be done. Now, there's a couple of bits in Fireman stage that, yeah, I've never managed to figure out how to get past. Oh shit! Wake up. Yeah, I've never figured out how to get past without getting hammered. Here we go. Shit, I probably should have gone up there actually. Oh well, never mind. That wasn't overly graceful. Alright, so yeah, you can use the magnet suit if you don't think you're going to make a jump or whatever. I may well have made that, to be honest, but I wimped out. Yeah, the music's unreal in this game. I mean, I do love the NES sound chip. I think it's, yeah, it's probably my favourite 8-bit sound chip, I think. So yeah, with these things, oh shit, that's not very good. Yeah, you can freeze them anyway, and you can use the frozen section to make the game a lot easier. Let's try that again. Those jumps are right on the edge of what he can do, I think. Alright. It's probably best not to have the ice suit on for this bit, I'm not sure. Trouble is, those things can knock you into the fire. Shit. Yeah, so this next part is like, I think to do this, I'm not sure if you can freeze these actually, I think we'll give it a go. But to do it, yeah, to do it without the magnet platform is so hard. But you can, I'm told, get through that gap without getting hit. But we shall pie that off altogether. So yeah, as you can see, picking up that magnet platform thing, like really worthwhile, definitely do it. Alright, here we go. Fireman. He's not an actual fireman. Right. Now this guy, the trick to him is, I'm not very good at this guy actually. You've got to sort of chase him down. Shit. I.e. don't run away from him, which is what I'm doing. Alright, I sort of got away with that one there a little bit. Oh well, we'll take it. So there's only one main boss left before you have to go to the Wily stages. Now, the first Wily stage has the Yellow Devil, which is the boss most people struggle with, and yeah, you need some pretty good reaction times, and you've got to learn his pattern. But let's see. Let's have a go at Bomb Man first. So this guy, you can actually do this guy first if you want to. He's a piece of cake. I will now proceed to die on him at least 5 times. These things are a pain. You need to be quite on your toes and sort of bend your jump. Shit. Just about got away with that. Oh, it was going too well, wasn't it? It's funny, you know, certain games, certain 8 and 16-bit games anyway, I just never get bored of. Like, I've played this game so many times, and the series as a whole so many times, and I'd say along with maybe Mario and Castlevania, Sonic, and maybe 1 or 2 others, I quite like the early Zelda games. Yeah, I can just play them and I just never ever get bored of them. I could play Mario 3 forever, I think, quite happily. I have been dabbling in the new gen a little bit though. I almost bought Call of Duty the other day, but yeah, I decided against it. The thing was, I played in the beta, so I had a bit of a go on it, and I'd actually quite enjoyed it, but yeah, not to the point where I was going to pull the trigger and drop, drop like £50 or whatever it costs these days for a game. You've got to try and sort of judge the angle of their shots, I think. Bugger. Oh, hello, extra life up there. I'll have some of that. If this dickhead gets out of the way. Alright. I'm sure there's a decent technique for killing those. It is not part of my Mega Man repertoire. Right. So yeah, the boss is down here. I've got 2 lives. I'm lazy and I can never be bothered to weave my way down there, so I just drop down and take the hit. You may, you may want to do it in a more sensible way. Right. So Bomb Man used the fireman suit from the last level. Yeah, he jumps around a lot and he's annoying, but he's not hard. He's not actually even hard with the Mega Buster. Yeah, there we go. Fireman done. So that is the Mega Man bosses, the main bosses, all done. So yeah, the only thing left to tackle is the Wily stages, and they're pretty fucking hard actually. It kind of in true Mega Man style, it makes you fight multiple bosses one after the next, and yeah, it doesn't give you a lot of help to do it. So yeah, they're quite tricky. And of course, the first one that I'm about to do now has the notorious Yellow Devil, who, yeah, he is quite difficult, but it is just a case of getting your, you've got to have your reaction times down, your jumps. And I need to wake up because I think you get attacked straight away here. I tend to just ignore these guys because, yeah, as I said earlier, they take 1,000 hits. If you jump, they jump high, so you can kind of sneak under them, which I've only just sort of figured out, to be honest with you. Bollocks. Alright, so yeah, Gutsman suit, you can pull the wall away. And then Ice suit to freeze the flame pillar things. Shit. You need it a little bit lower than that or you can't sneak through. There we go. I've got to have a crack at getting that. So these jumps are really difficult because the wall, the ceiling above you. So it's got to be like pixel perfect, and yeah, that wasn't. So we will fuck that off. All right. So yeah, we're progressing through the game pretty well. The Wily stages though can be a little bit time-consuming, just down to difficulty, but if you have a smooth run through, they don't take very long. So we're back to the platforms that try and knock you off by shooting you and move around very erratically. These ones can also dump you into the spikes on the ceiling very unceremoniously, but that is kind of rare. Yeah, so he morphs across the screen in bits, and you have to dodge the bits. I just thought of something else. Oh yeah, use Electric Man's weapon as well. Fucking hell. Even when you dodge all this stuff, he still manages to shoot you at the end. Alright, we got him that time. So you can take a couple of hits off this guy, but you don't really want to, because it just puts you under pressure. Shit. That one that hit me then, that's the most difficult one to avoid. He sort of fires two in very quick succession. So this one now, yeah, so you've got to be really on your toes. That time I just jumped a little bit too high and caught the next one. Alright, it's going to be close. I think one more. There we go, Yellow Devil, not so bad. I was 100% sure he was going to kill me, so that's yeah, it's good. So now the difficulty steps up, and this is the part of the game where you have to fight multiple bosses one after the next. So you need to know your technique for each one, and indeed, yeah, what weapon you're going to use to minimise the damage you take, because it doesn't really give you many opportunities to recharge your life bar. So Cutman is first. What weapon do you use on Cutman? I can't remember. I know you can use the blaster. Yeah, I think you use the blaster. All right. Oh yeah, I know. He's the guy that. Yeah. So yeah, same technique as before. Jump the first one. And then don't jump the next one, shit. You don't really want to take a hit here. Alright, so another boss just along here. Let's take a look at him. So that's... which guy is that? Okay, so you use Cutman's weapon on this guy because he doesn't like it, it's pretty devastating to him. There we go. So yeah, find the hole in the floor. So two bosses down, and yeah, you're still not there yet. I've just yeah, I know what's coming up. It's come to me in a moment of realization. So what you have to do down here is fight a clone, kind of like in Zelda 2, where the last boss is a clone of Link. This sadly isn't the last boss, but it is a clone of Mega Man. And he is a pain in the arse, just like Link. Alright, screw it, we're going to have a crack at him with Electric Man, why not? That's right. It's actually quite good because you can keep him at a distance. It's the only like tool you've got in your armour is to hit him and keep him backed off. Hey, that's surprisingly that's worked. I didn't think that was going to work at all. All right, great. So that's Mega Man clone defeated. That's interesting actually. I've never beaten him like that. Great. So you'd think it would get a little bit less intense, but it does not. Okay, so fuck. Never look away for 1 second. Yeah, this boss is just like some glass orb things that come out. Now what you can do is you can grab these blocks to help you, but you want to save some of them for later. It's going to be a bit tight, this. Alright, kind of squeaked through that a little bit, but alright, so this is Wily Stage 3, and this is the stage that I thought the last one was, with all the bosses. And it is not, yeah, it's not terribly straightforward because none of the bosses are very easy. Actually, I say that one of them is a piece of cake, but I think there's 3 in a row, and yeah, you've only got 1 life bar, and there's not any room for, there's no margin for error. Alright, so we're off. Yeah, it's boss time. First up is Bomb Man. Yeah, it can give you a bit of jip, but the trick is with him, he's quite antisocial. You want to be good and close to him, because that way he jumps over you, and yeah, he's quite vulnerable to getting hit. Next up, okay, so Fireman. This is the guy that always gives me a walloping. I don't seem to be able to learn how to do him without getting battered, so I just take the hits. Well, it wasn't so bad. I think it's Iceman now, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. Who really does not like this electric weapon, so it makes him quite easy. It's that little bit of slowdown there. The NES has got a terrible habit of doing that with certain games, like when it tries to fire too many sprites around at once, you get like that frame rate issue. Alright, so this is Gutsman, and he's a pain, but as before, I was sweating a bit then. Crikey. Right, that's awesome. That's the trickier part of the game done, and it is on to. I think this could be, yeah, this is the final boss. We're there. We made it. Who can be a pain in the arse. He's got 2 phases, and yeah, you don't really want to take a hit on the first one because the second one's worse. I nearly always do take a hit instantly, as I just did then. Right, so yeah, fire suit for that bit. Now the second bit, I use the electric suit, electric gun, weapon, whatever. And I stand just like underneath the front of his gun, which doesn't sound sensible, but there's like a certain area you can be where you're more safe. I'll try and show you now, okay. It would help if the NES wasn't lagging quite so hard. Yeah, as you can see, just about there, he struggles to get you as he hits me. So yeah, it's just a sort of patience game of bobbing and weaving. He's on the ropes a bit now. Oh my god, I've run out of electric. Alright, so Mega Buster and hope for the best. And there we are, guys. Mega Man finished. It's a great game. It's frustrating, and it will. Yeah, sorry, my phone going off. Yeah, it will frustrate and kick your ass. All of that, but it's well worth finishing. It's loads of fun. It's not the best of the series. If you haven't played them and you want to play one, probably not this one first, you know. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, alright? And I'll see you again in the next one. Cheers. Oh, bollocks.